streaming that down there a little bit, there a bit, this up here a bit. Let's have a see. Oh, evening all. I think we're online, are we? If we are, give us a thumbs up. Type something in below as usual. My volume looks a bit low tonight. Let's see. Can you hear me, everybody? Oops. No. Oh. Hello. Let's see. That looks better. Evening all. Evening Paul and Peter. I'm just waiting to make sure that volume is coming out of the end. I'm not entirely sure it is, because I'm not getting a response from anybody. Oh, hang on, I'll type something in. Let's just pop in here. Are we sound? Oops. And out. In. Let's see what happens. If not, I might have to restart it. Let's see. I don't know. Perhaps I'll just carry on and somebody will tell me. Oops, if it's not working. Able to watch in real time tonight as I'm not at work. Ah, that's good. I'm assuming we're working. So let's carry on. Right, so tonight we have finishing these two machines, the Buckingham and the Aristocrat Olympic. So hopefully there's a good description on those. If you need to know anything else about them before midnight, do let me know, obviously, so I can fill you in. And then a few spares. That's all there is at the moment, finishing this weekend. I can hear you loud and clear. Excellent. Thank you for that. Loud and clear, Peter says as well. Good, good, good. It might just be the comments are coming through slowly, maybe. Just see if I need to change something quickly. Stream latency ultra low. No, that should be coming through quickly in theory. Oh, never mind. We're working, that's the main thing. I've listed today these 4 machines. I've done videos. I just got them up about an hour or so ago. So they're now all up and live, accepting offers. You'll see the 2 3-ball machines. I listed them to end a week apart. Let's see. Yeah, so the 3-ball Forks ends on the 14th of November. And then the 3-ball 7-win the week after that. So if you're a collector and you're interested in either or, you haven't got to sort of try and make that decision if they're both finishing at the same time of, oh, well, which one do I make the offer on? Because you can make your offer on the, he says, remember which one finishes first, the Forks first. If you don't get the Forks, then you can maybe offer on the 7-win, which finishes a week later. So hopefully that makes sense. And the 2 Bandits both finish on the 14th. Black Cho, both nice working order. Black Cho is an old penny escalator. Unusually, the penny escalator does work properly, so there's 4 coins travelling along the escalator, which is quite unusual, really. There's no jackpot in that one. It's got a proper back door on it. You'll see from the video. It's refinishing this nice kind of slightly metallic gunmetal grey. It's quite smart, actually. And then the Continental is finished in this rather nice, I call it raspberry, I think, kind of metallic-y, kind of pinky raspberry sort of colour. That's on 6pence. well, it runs a bit fast. You'll see from the video the first reel stops almost immediately, so it just needs the timing adjusting a little bit, really. I presume it's been an arcade where they're trying to get through as many plays as they can in the hour. That's got jackpot on, and yeah, wants a better lock in the top because someone put a Halston stable on the side of it basically, which is a bit ugly. So it's a little tweak on that one to do. And the two Brians is, we go back to there, he says, and the website wakes up. They're both on Old Penny. Locks and keys, very good nick. Got the spare slides in them, spare balls in them. One of them is all matching serial numbers. They're the forks. So the front door and the cabinet and the key to the lock are all the same serial number, 3441. And then the 7 win is 3763 to the case, 279 to the door. So I suspect the door may have been a 4 square or something originally when it was first supplied. To have that sort of a low number on it, because those 3 ball machines usually have those big numbers on them. I think Brian's must have changed the way they just realised I spelled serial number wrong. Let number. Let me make a note of that to change. Brian's, I think, changed the way they did their serial numbers. So instead of starting from 100 or 101, later on they come up with some different method. Evening, David. Drunk my special Halloween mug, look, with Mickey and a thingy. It's good, isn't it? I even went mad, look, and put pumpkin t-shirt on. How Halloweeny can you get? I have to make the effort now and again. 3 ball 7 win. Number excuse me. Oh, I was about to sneeze. Been moving dusty stuff around afternoon. Right, so that's the new stuff, I think, catered for. And the bit's finishing tonight. There's a whole load of spare parts coming today again, another load of stuff, which I'm not sure when I'll get them listed. Probably won't be till next weekend. I'm out working again all week on this Netflix thing, so I'm off to that early in the morning. But the spares, there's more Bandit Mills spares. There's spares for Mini Seegers. Can't remember what else there was, but another 30 or 40 lots of spares, something like that. So do keep an eye on that. There's some coins to go up. There's some florins. Somebody wanted, where are we? Coins and tokens. Somebody wanted some florins, so we've got some. I've got a lot of 200 and a lot of 100 have come in. We'll get them up. What else is waiting to go up? Let me think. There's a stand, a cast iron stand, one of sort of the fancy ones, pub table base type thing. So lots more spares. Keep the fairground stuff in the yard to sort out. I've finally now got an empty shed, so I can start sorting that stuff out. So yeah, my biggest problem at the moment is time, to be honest. So this afternoon, Pete and Shirley Williamson came down for a chat and a cup of tea and a bit of cake. A very nice cake. Thank you, Shirley. And we were discussing this kind of get together on the 21st of November, Sunday the 21st, at Peter's Arcade at the Model Village in Great Yarmouth. So we're going to go 11 o'clock till 3 o'clock. So sort of that middle day period, so it gives you plenty of time to get there. And obviously that time it's starting to get dark, so you don't roll it on too late, so people are getting home late, especially if you've got work on Monday or kids to get to school or whatever. So 11 till 3. Roger's going to be there with his spare parts, so we'll come and buy a spring or something off of Roger. The cafe tea rooms will be open, so you get a cup of tea, bit of cake, bacon roll or whatever, keep you going. The Penny Arcade, obviously. Hopefully, fingers crossed, some complimentary tickets to go around the model village itself and have a look at that if you haven't seen it before. It's very nice. That's not guaranteed yet, but we're working on it, or Peter's working on it, I should say. So fingers crossed. There'll be free on-street parking, sort of pretty much outside the door, more or less. There's a couple of car parks very close to, but up to you. If you want to pay to go in a car park, or if you want to park on the street free. So yeah, so that'd be good. What I'll do sometime in the next week or so, I'll put up a page on the website, and we'll do some kind of tickety thing. They'll be free, but just so we kind of got a bit of a paper trail of who's come if the old COVID police get a bit, you know, excited over it, gathering people together, etc., etc. The rules at the moment are fine. We can do it. It's not a problem. But just to kind of be ahead of the game, if the rules change or whatever, then we will know where we are. I'm getting a bit sick of the whole COVID thing. This film job I'm on having to be tested twice a week at the moment, so someone's making a lot of money out of it. There's 150, getting on for 200 crew and cast on this job, being tested twice a week, however much a test costs. And they've got 5 full-time staff, COVID people. Bad, isn't it? Anyway, don't get me started on all that. So yeah, so Sunday the 21st, book that in. Great Yarmouth at the Model Village, which if I'd been more organised, I'd have got a link ready to put on the thing below, but I haven't, so I can't. Can I post one on here? Let me just try something. If I disappear, I'm sorry, hopefully I won't do. What we're looking for? Can't remember Peter's website address. I'll find it here somewhere. Here we are. Just get the link. Here we are. Copy that. So if I paste the link in here, if you haven't got it already, you can go there and have a look. And what I'll do, I'll put this up here. Ooh, where do I want to put it? Hang on a minute. Something might go horribly wrong if I'm not careful. Let me put it there. There we go. Somewhere down here. I think we just scroll down to the bottom. I think it is. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, here we are. So it's the one at Merivale Model Village on the seafront, Great Yarmouth. So hopefully, if that's a success and people come and like the idea, we'll do a few more and look for some other places around the country to do them. It'd be nice to have a bit of a jolly once a month or something, maybe. At different museums, could be, you know, sort of Fairgroundy Museum or something circusy, or steam engineering, anything that's sort of vaguely interested in all the kind of weird old crap we're all interested in, really. So if anybody's got any ideas on future places, oh, sugar, let me know, and we'll see what we can sort out. Yeah, where's the website gone? Here we are. I was going to say something then, completely gone. What was I going to say? Don't know, it's gone. It'll come to me. So any questions on that, let me know. And obviously any questions on tea went down the wrong hole. The stuff ending tonight, or any of the new stuff I've just listed today, then let me know as well. What happened to the results from last weekend's sales? Did I miss it? No, you didn't. Basically, I didn't get around to doing it properly. So we did do a bit of a quick video on Tuesday, was it? On whatever night it was. where I quickly just gave the results of the machines, didn't go through the spares, because I hadn't had time to make all the little slides up. And today I've been busy, as I say, sorting out with Peter the get together, whatever we're going to call it. And also I wanted to get these 4 machines photographed, videoed, and all uploaded and everything. And a few other jobs I had to do for the weekend. Yeah, so I haven't had time to do them. But yeah, I was saying to Peter earlier, this is, having a proper job 5 days a week again is I haven't done for a while. It takes getting a bit used to, because you suddenly realise that the weekends, that's all the time you've got to do everything else in. But never mind. So I've got another week and a half, I think, on this job, and then we'll hopefully be back to normal. And sort of mid of February. So yeah, so also collections, deliveries, and all that jazz. Oh, actually, that reminds me. At the moment is weekends only. I've just had a text a few minutes ago from the carrier. He is coming again on Saturday the 6th. How is it okay to drop off? I think he's got about 7 machines altogether by the looks of things. It's coming on Saturday, so let me just tell him what it is. Excuse me, I'll just do this quickly, let him know that that's all okay. Yes, so if you've got stuff you need picking up by the carrier, or you want to get anything into us, then let him know. If you go on the website, on the questions page, the little question mark up here in the top bar, and then go to the shipping tab. His details are here. And he is going to send me, he hasn't done it yet, through a list for around about 3 months ahead at a time of where he's going to be, what kind of area on each day. So you can see if he's going to like to be in your area, if you've got some stuff to sign, or obviously if you bought stuff and want it delivering. But yes, so Saturday the 6th is coming, which is this Saturday coming. So give him a shout if you've got anything to be collected from here. As I say, he's bringing looks like there's going to be, oops, my text has gone off again, hang on a minute. I think there's 3 bandits and 3 or 4 Allwins by the looks of things. So again, those I will endeavour to get listed next weekend. Basically, as soon as they come off the truck, I'll try and get them photographed and videoed. So another busy weekend next weekend. There we are. Any idea when you'll next be at the Elephant House? That was a good question. It will probably be, I say this coming weekend I need to be here because carrier's coming Saturday, and obviously to take the pictures and videos of everything on the Sunday, and somebody else is coming on Sunday to pick something up. So this coming weekend I'm going to be here in Cambridge. I then finish this film job on the 10th. So Thursday the 11th, I'm probably going to have some sleep, to be quite honest, apart from anything else. Friday the 12th, possibly. Or I might be able to sort something out that weekend. 13th or 14th. So if you need or would like to meet me at the Elephant House to drop off, pick up, etc., let me know. Send me a message on the website so I don't lose it, as it were. And I'll try and, I'm just thinking if there's anything else on that weekend. I might try and do a weekend day that weekend, either Saturday probably, because I do the videos on a Sunday night. Obviously this video, as it were. So we might try and do Saturday the 13th. if you want to drop stuff in Leamington or pick stuff up from Leamington, whatever. Yeah, make a note of that. So it's not definite, but it's a possible, a definite maybe. We'll say EH 13th question mark. And so then from kind of there, so the following week really, so the middle of November, I should be relatively back to normal and a bit freer on weekdays, a bit more flexible here in Cambridge or in Leamington, backwards and forwards as usual. Yeah, it's just been, this job's tied me up, but I need the money, so I can't complain. Yeah. Let's get back to these bits that are finishing tonight. And is there any new sellers here? I think these bandits might be from new sellers. So if you happen to be watching and you don't know what to do, send me a message. But it's pretty simple. All we will need to do, either go on midnight if you're staying up, or in the morning. What you need to go to your sales page, which is the little gavel for sales. And so currently your items, if you're selling, will be on the live tab, and they'll disappear from there, and they'll appear on the cogitate. We do cogitate on your offer, and it lists the little picture of the item, the highest offer we've received, and then 2 buttons, accept or reject, which is self-explanatory. But in order to activate those buttons, there's a little like a circle, little dot next to them. So you have to click on the little dot. There is a little blue arrow to tell you what to do. Click on the little dot, and that will light up either the accept button or the reject button, and then you can press it. And it's kind of like a safety device, so you don't accidentally hit the wrong one, which especially if you're using on a mobile phone or a tablet and you're kind of scrolling up and down the screen. Sometimes you, as you know, you accidentally press something you didn't mean to. And as soon as you press the accept button, that's the deal done, or vice versa if you press reject. So it's just to make sure you can't accidentally press them. So click the little dot. The button will kind of light up, as it were. Instead of being dull green or dull red, it will be bright red, bright green. Click the button, then the page will reload, refresh. If you've got another item to sell, do the same thing. So when you've done them all, the page will look like that, empty. They'll then move over to your sold page or your unsold page if you've rejected the offers. So that's how that works. So it's pretty straightforward. I think the people with the spares, they've all done it 2 or 3 times, so they know what they're doing. I think it's just the 2 people with machines. So if you need any help, let me know. Otherwise, that should all be good. I did notice earlier on that on the CoinOp machine page, for some reason the darts is still showing, even though it ended. It didn't sell. I don't know why it's still showing. So that's another little glitch has appeared somewhere. So I'm aware of that, but I just haven't had time to fix it. But it doesn't really matter in as much as you can't put an offer on. It will probably get relisted, I think, 'cause it's still here. So if you missed it, chances are it will go on again in the next week or so. So yes, there we are. That's where we're up to at the minute, I think, with everything. Anything else I need to tell you about? Carrier Saturday, the get-together at Yarmouth. We need to think of some name for a get-together, or social, or jolly, or whatever we decide to call it. So that's Sunday the 21st of November. So that Sunday, there may well not be a video Sunday night, because by the time I've been chit-chatting all day to people and drive home again, I don't know, we might do, we'll see. What I might do is bring a camera with me, and then we can perhaps have a chat with a few people. And you can all say how lovely and wonderful it is. And you can all say hello to everybody, and then I'll stick it on YouTube for people to watch. Yes, I might do that perhaps. Ah, Peter says, does anybody know if the Crompton's penny drop would have had a top box? Yeah, we were looking at this earlier. And I don't. I thought Paul might know, if anybody. So on the top of the machine is two, well, I said two, there's three holes actually. There's one at the back in the middle, which is obviously for a cable. It's a purely mechanical machine. But behind where it says penny drop, you could put a light and light it up, basically. Because there's a big hole in the backboard to illuminate the lettering. So one is for the cable. And then there's two other holes, evenly spaced, with kind of a circle indent around them. It does look like it had two tubes bolted to the top, like probably be two chrome tubes, sort of old penny size around. So we wondered if it had a top box on, because it kind of looked like it did have. I can't think what else would have been screwed on like that. It's kind of the I've got a picture obviously, but the kind of the circles around the bolt holes that gave us the clue that perhaps it had a top flash on, stood off. But yeah, it's one of those. It's quite a rare machine, I think. Really, I've not seen another one. I don't think. This one I was sold before. It is this same one pictured below, which was sold back in 2019, which at the time there made 460 plus 10%, so made 506 at the time back in 2019. Yeah, it's quite a good fun machine, really. But yeah, we're thinking, unlike the what machine am I thinking of? The Crompton's also made. I'm doing in a minute. I can't remember what it's called. Crompton's. Let's have a look. Crompton's. What have I got Crompton's under? I think I still got it under A. There's another job I need to do. Crompton's. I think you have to go to A for Alfred Crompton. Yeah. Drop. Scoop. That's a similar machine. Yeah, like on the Tutti Frutti. The kind of early ones, like these, where had the top flash stood up on little chrome posts. So I wondered if it was like that. That's what I'm thinking. That same kind of style. Oops. And I think the later cabinet version didn't have it. It was kind of built in directly into the cabinet. It didn't have the little standoff tubes. I should think this other one, Paul's Scoop. That one, which goes to the same thing. We sold that back in 2016. That made 540 plus 10%, so almost 600, just shy of 600. Basically the same machine, but a football theme one. Does it say at the bottom? Looks like Craze Bank. Interesting. Sure, it doesn't say Craze. I can't see what it says. Something like that. Yeah, so obviously they made at least two. I don't think they made any other ones of these. With the same kind of design. Again, we only ever sold one of those. What are the names? Do you know about? I don't know what the dates of these are. I just guessed it. think when I just quickly listed all these things when I first did the website, I think I put everything of Cromptons down at 1965 for some bizarre reason. I think just sort of, you know, as a date to put. So if anybody knows better dates for any of these, if you've got them in an old advert or advertising, advert in coin drop, anything like that, if you know any of these dates more accurately than I know them, then do let me know and I can update the website accordingly. Paul says they made 3 different models: Beachcomber, Penny Drop, and Paul's Scoop. All right, Beachcomber. Have I got that listed? Yeah, I have. Oh, there we are then. Haven't got a picture of it. So if you've got a picture, Paul, I'd be most appreciative. I'm sure we all would. We can see what another gap we can fill in. Beachcomber, yeah. I didn't know what that was. It sounded like kind of like a pusher, a beachcomber. You imagine it was like you comb a beach with a rake to pull all the bits off the beach. So beachcomber sounded like a pusher. I probably listed it as a pusher, I should think. Don't know. So now we know it isn't. Look, I'll look at that later on. Have I got that down as a pusher? Probably. Oh dear, excuse me. Pushers. Oh no, I haven't actually. So now we know what that is. Excellent. Crompton's Beachcomber. Equals a sort of what do you call it, a drop case type machine. Marvellous. See, we learn something every week. This is all good stuff. What do I usually call those? Coin drop type, yeah. One of those. Run out of tea, this is not good. Can I change that quickly? Not sure I can. I might be able to. Let's have a quick look. It doesn't go horribly wrong if I try and do too many things at once. Sometimes does happen. See, what were we just looking at? We were looking at machines by Cromptons. Crompton's Beachcomber. Edit that. Well, I don't change the make it, I want to change the type. Can't really do it on there. I have to do it later on. I can't do that as easy as I thought I could. Not to worry. Paul, I haven't got a picture of that. Sorry, I've got the Paul's Scoop that you saw. Oh, you've got that one. All right, excellent. Paul's Scoop, this one. See, that's Rolling Road. I've got a picture of that somewhere because I had one of those once. Just dig it out of my pictures where I can find them. Winner Watch I've got a picture of because it's the only one I know of and I own it. Must have got a picture of that somewhere. These other things I haven't seen. Shooting star. Yeah, eventually we'll get all these gaps filled in. We'll know what everything is. Anyway, there we are. So if anybody has got a picture of a beachcomber, be really good to have it. To fill the gap in, I was going to make a note of something else. What am I going to do? Yeah, change the that to that. Sorry, I'm rambling on. Making notes for self. Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else found anything interesting? Anybody know anything? Spotted mistakes? Any more problems with the website? Anybody's found? I think the logging in thing has kind of settled down now, for what people have been telling me. So that's good. So hopefully we won't have any more issues at logging in. But obviously if there is, oh dear, let me know. Really. I'm knackered this week. Yeah, so these new bits that have gone on. As I say, there's lots more spares to list, and some coins, loads of Fairground stuff, loads of books, just lots really. A big book collection. I was kind of waiting for the other section to go on because I saw Automata books, Steam books, and things like that. Which fortunately they're not in a hurry to be sold, but obviously we do want to get them done at some point. Paul, there was a 1960s pusher called Beachcomber that was made by Whittaker's. Ah, that's what I'm thinking of. Was that the one that had like on the big multiplayer? I remember playing one like 8 players, and on the decks, on the play decks, double-sided, had like, I seem to remember it being kind of Hawaiian-y, like had little, I don't know, like little bits of bamboo and grass and things kind of theme, like a Hawaiian-y type, Hawaiian beach type thing. Can't remember. I remember playing one, but I can't remember what it was called. I would have been about 4 or something probably. What have we got listed pusher-wise? SK Meagle, Moonraker, Penny Ice. Yeah, sure whatever it was, I haven't got it listed. But I do remember playing it. It'd probably have been at Hunstanton, probably. Yarmouth, maybe. Either Hunstanton or Yarmouth or Wells. Wells next to the sea. The kind of the haunts when the arcades used to go in as a little kid. Clacton, possibly. Clacton Pier, maybe. One of those. But yeah, I do remember big machine, double-sided, and kind of flat, not tiered up like a flipper winner or a double pools or something, but kind of almost flat topped. That makes sense. Yes, that sounds like the one. Yeah, does sound like the right kind of name for it, doesn't it? Beachcomber. Hmm. Is any of those still around anywhere? Clacton Pier. What, Clacton Pier? They've got one. I haven't been there for years. Let's go and have a look. Terry says, I can log in all right down here, just can't always remember what the day is. Yes, I've had that problem in the past week as well. Yeah. So I know that feeling. I think it comes with age. Especially if I've got a watch on that hasn't got the date on it, or the day or the date on it, then I'm in the right model sometimes. This is my chunky work watch. It tells me everything. Whittaker's Beachcomber. See if we can find a picture of it. Whittaker's Beachcomber. Penny pusher, something like that. Let's see what we can find. I should probably look on. Not seeing one immediately. Let's try. Over here. No, I don't need any Google cookies, thank you very much. Don't want any of those. What are we looking for? Beachcomber. 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 Yes, interesting. Hang on a minute.
Right, here we have my latest. Very pleased with this. I've only had this a few days. This was about in the 60s, made by Cross.
Excellent. Right, I think we might have sorted that one out. Right, sorry, I'm back again. Back in the 60s, yeah. And I can't find a picture of that. I thought I could, but I can't. I found a picture of something else interesting. But it's a copyright thing. I have to try and find another one from somewhere. Yeah. Somebody must have got one somewhere, mustn't they? So yes, any more from anyone? Anybody? Oops. Any comments, questions, or anything else? Bright ideas, etc. Let me know. They also made a project called the Vikings, which had a huge Viking ship in the centre, and the oars came out the side of the ship to push the coins. 12 players, 6. That sounds vaguely familiar as well. Sounds brilliant. I'd like to own one by the sound of things. It's called the Vikings. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that quite a lot. I'm going to make a note of these. I'm going to list them on the website, and then we can. Hopefully, somebody might find a picture of them. Whitakers. Beachcomber and the Vikings. That does sound vaguely familiar, the Vikings. Gosh, my poor addled brain trying to remember these things. I don't suppose there's any pictures of that if we just do a quick googly. No, just lots of pictures of Vikings. No, definitely can't find a picture of that one. Shame. Oops. Is there anything there? So no, nothing. No. Oh well. There's another one then for people to try and find. 12 players, 6 aside. Yeah, I'm sure that the Beachcomber I remember playing was a big machine, even as a little kid. I seem to remember it had a lot of playing positions. Running all the way around the thing. Yeah, so that one probably was on Clacton Pier then. We used to go to Clacton as a little kid. Interesting. It's fun, isn't it? Tracking all this stuff down, or trying to. Yeah, let's put these new things up a minute. Oh, no, excuse me. What had I got listed on under Whitakers at the minute? Let's have a look. Whitakers. I've got listed under W for Whitakers. Whitakers. Oh, not much. Just some little things. There we are. Whitakers made loads of stuff. I haven't got much listed. Look at the wanted. What are people wanting at the minute? Big Allwins. Anybody's got any big Allwins to bring in to sell? We've got people looking for them. And a Challenger. Shouldn't be too hard to find, we'd hope. Looking models, yeah. Little pushers. Yeah, so that's currently the wanteds. It's a lot of money waiting, nearly 80 grand people have got to spend. Must be that furlough money you've been getting, I think. Hopefully somebody can find some of these machines so we can get them some new homes. Spares, how are we doing over the spares department for once? I put some new wants up today, a couple of new wants that come into clown catcher parts somebody needs. They need the ram to move the ball arm. Yeah, I know the bit they mean. The description cards and the ball guides to go in the front. And then for little Duke payout fingers. Pretty much got little Duke payout fingers. Let's have a good rummage in your shed, in your spares box, and see if you've got any of these bits. There's a fair bit of money there waiting for bits and bobs. That was sold 60 grand worth of spare parts over the years. Amazing, isn't it? A whole lot of spare parts. So there's some more coming as well, so I'll try and get them listed. It's not going to be till the weekend though, realistically, because I'm working long days this coming week. Pop these new bits back up again to have a look at. Paul says there were 3 different models of the Vikings, 2 on Old Penny and a new Penny version, where you had 2 lanes in the middle of the playfield, which tipped when the coins reached the end. That sounds good. Hmm. 3 versions. I'll have to go back to some of these comments when I put the page on the website. I'm going to make a note for myself or I'll forget. Comments in 31st Oct video. Yeah, it's vaguely coming back, this machine. I wonder where that was. Well, I'd like to see one of those again. Oh yeah, I was mentioning earlier on when Pete was down the what do we decide to call the big UFO flying saucer machine thing I've got in to list when I can find space to put it. I had a look in the top of it, one of the little panels at the top, to look inside. I still haven't managed to get it unlocked. I was trying to see if there was an easy way to get it unlocked, and there's not. On the back of there's like 8 doors, so it's 8-sided. And I can't see if either on the back of the door or if inside and all the gubbins in the way, but there's so much gubbins right behind the door obscuring the locks. I thought, well, maybe there might be a way from the top to get to the back of the locks to unbolt the little, the little lock tang off, but there isn't. But it does look like it's all there, and it does look in pretty good nick actually. It was interesting because there's 8 sides, but 4 sides, every other side has been blocked off essentially. I think the coin slot plate has been removed to turn into 4-player. But it does appear from looking inside, from what I can see, that all 8 play sections, PlayStation, what we want to call them, are all there. So whether it was just, whether they pillaged sides for parts to keep the other sides going, maybe in the past or something, or for some reason 8 sides was too much, who knows. But it's an interesting project. But it does look like when I was looking sort of underneath it, to see if there's a way from the bottom of the machine, the doors hinge down. The lock's at the top and hinges on the bottom, they hinge down. So I'm thinking that all that mech inside may well be attached to the door. Otherwise you'd assume the door would just lift off out of the way, as they usually do. So I think it probably all folds down maybe. So what I might try and do is, I can get to the screws or whatever that's holding the hinges in, is drill the screws out underneath the machine, and then possibly I might be able to get one of the doors out. So I don't want to damage the locks, because there are 8 matching locks, the original locks. They're probably all the same key, and they look like an unusual lock. and I don't want to drill one out and then whoever buys the machine obviously then has an odd lot, which would be a shame. Peter says maybe plug it in and see what happens. Yeah, I don't want to do that just in case, you know, there's a rat's nest in it or something, or, you know, something shorted out, or and it goes bang and buggers a whole load of things up. So yeah, no, I've learned in the past that isn't really the thing to do when things have been in store a long time. Because something as simple as an odd loose screw or bolt or something laying across two contacts can arc across and go bang and cause a whole load of damage. So definitely check out before it's plugged in. But so it does look like it's in pretty good nick inside, which is a good start. You know, it's not all sort of rusty and corroded horribly and wires hanging out and loads of bits of tape or anything like nasty like that. So hopefully it will see life again. I'm sure it will. I'm sure somebody will do it. I remember what it's called in a minute. We did find it, we did decide we knew what it was called. I probably had it listed under an unknown machine, did I? It's probably one of these things in here somewhere. Beachcomber. We know what it is now. What was that big thing called? It'll be down here somewhere on this page, probably. Somebody will come up with it in a minute. Probably before I find it. Eric. These things sound great, don't they? I don't know what they are. Jigsaw. Mini bowl. Oh, mini bowl, we know that, isn't it? Sure, with multi-spinner. Select a colour, that's it, isn't it? The select a colour. Yeah. There's a few things on here actually I should be able to sort out, isn't there? We know what they are, anyway. When I get the time. There's loads of things on here that need pictures though. Anyway, go for a minute. They used to have to pay tax on each play position. Oh, the big multiplay pushers, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's why they come up with the smaller versions as well. Not just space in the arcades to put them, but I guess it's a way to have a variety of machines without having to pay so much tax. Interesting. Perhaps that's all it was on that selector colour thing. They just blocked off 4 to only make it into a 4-player machine. Halve the tax on it. That makes sense, I guess. So it might just be that's all they've done. They've taken off 4 coin slot plates. We can but hope, can't we? In which case it'd be an easy fix to get it back to 8-player, which would be nice. But hopefully in the not too distant future I can get it here and you know, have a proper investigation and get it up for sale, because now I've got a bit of shed space. I've got to rearrange some stuff out of another shed that I've got big double doors on, which is big enough to get it in. And I can get it on my truck, get it over here, and then have a go at getting into it without causing too much damage. Then we can get that for sale, and then hopefully somebody will buy it, or somebody will buy it because it will sell for whatever it makes, and then be brilliant to see it up and running. Maybe in an arcade somewhere, even better, so we can all go and play it. So there we are, yeah. Any questions or anything on these new machines I haven't put on there? I'll put a description on them each. These videos are up. If you need to know anything, let me know. There are, what did we say there was coming in next weekend? About half a dozen machines, I think, next weekend coming in. Yeah, roughly. I think 3 bandits. I don't know what they are yet. 3 bandits and 3 Allwinds and another machine, a trade stim, I think. So that'll be a nice little little lot again coming in. Well, Klaus says, would love it if I had a much bigger house. That is the problem with some of these big machines, isn't it? Where the hell do you put them? Yeah. That's always kind of been my trouble. I've collected big things, be them slot machines or chunks of fairground art or whatever. And big things need a lot of space. That's what's good about collecting watches. Not that it's collectible watches, but I collect watches amongst other things, and they don't take up much space. It's great. You can get a lot of watches in a small cabinet. And you can see them all at the same time, which is nice. I've never seen my collection of slot machines. I've said to several people, they've never all been in the same place at the same time. I've been collecting something for more years than I care to remember. Nearly 40 years, and I've never seen, well, other than when I started, I suppose, when I had 2 or 3 machines, and you could put all in the same place at once. It's quite nice. But now there's stuff in various storage locations all over the bloody place. I need to, yeah, get organised one of these days. I need to build myself a nice games room. Dig them all out, sort them all out, probably sell half of them. And enjoy the rest. You can all come around and have a cup of tea and a slice of cake and have a play with them. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? You forgot to have a look at it when you came up. Oh, the big thing in the warehouse, David, yeah. Yeah, never mind. I say once we're here, I'll take plenty of photographs of it and say, well, especially once we can get into it. Because as far as I know, I don't know of another one. It's probably only one it is, so we'll try and document it reasonably well. So then wherever it goes, at least in the future, if another one does turn up, we've got a good record of what it looks like and what should be where. For anybody else who might encounter one in due course and needs help fixing it or whatever. Which, as I said before, is kind of half the point of the website, the way it's built, to gradually over time just soak up information. I've got a lot of information to put on. That, as much as anything, is just having the time to do it, which is a bit more of a winter project probably, I'm hoping. I'm not quite so busy. I was looking today while I was doing these 3-ball machines, videoing these 3-ball machines, just how clever the mechanism in them is. the way it counts up the coins it puts in the jackpot. Very clever. And there's a little note on the inside about the to do with the gaming law, so it didn't have too many coins in the jackpot. You didn't fall foul of the gaming laws. So there's a little thing you can alter how many coins go in there, and it counts them. And when it's got 5 coins or 6 coins in the jackpot or whatever, and then it then diverts them into the cash box. Clever. It pays out, a coin for each ball, and if you get all 3, that then trips the jackpot. And yeah, just the way it works is amazing, really. It needs you do somehow kind of rig it somehow and film it from the back working. And just manually drop the balls in the win chute, because they're very hard to win on. I think on the on this one, on the 7 win, I must have put well over 50 coins in it before I got 1 ball to go in the win. So to get 3 balls in, to actually drop the jackpot, it'd be there forever, I think. Forks was a little bit easier, funnily enough. I managed to get the middle fork, I think 2 or 3 times while I was filming it. I was trying to get 2 in 1 play, as it were, but I didn't manage that. So a little bit of video's only got one win. I put the wrong thing on, wrong picture on there. I haven't I? Idiot. I can fix that. Oh dear, another thing to fix. Right, another note. Change thumbnail on Forks video, which means I probably put the wrong thumbnail on the 7 win. Oh no, the 7 win's got the 7 win picture on it. That's good. So much to do today. But mistakes happen. Right, change the thumbnail on the Forks video. I'll do that in a bit when I finish this video. What were we on about? Oh yeah, the selector color machine thing. Yeah, so once I've finished this film job and I've got a bit more time to move some stuff around, make some space in the shed that's got big double doors on it, then I can get that here to Cambridge, get it photoed, videoed, and up for sale. So I'll be hoping by sort of the end of November, we'll aim for. And that can be somebody's Christmas present to themselves, can't it? A selector colour machine. And instead of talking to the in-laws over Christmas, you can go in the shed and tinker with it. Marvellous. So there we are. Any more for any more? What's the time? I've got no idea tonight. 9:15. Oh, right, okay. So if there's any more for any more, let me know ASAP. Or if not, we'll end soon, because I could do with some sleep, so I'll be up early in the morning again. Back down to Shepperton to I nearly gave the game away what I was building, which I'm not allowed to tell you what I'm building, but it's going to be good. It's one hell of a set. Yeah. So you have to wait and see. I'm not sure when that one comes out. But it'll be quite a thing to watch, I think. So yeah, otherwise, next video will probably be then, what have we got finishing tonight? I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it in the weekend. I will try and do a results one in the week sometime. If I can finish early one day, possibly, depending what we've got on. And try and do sort of last week's results and this week's in combined in one video. Otherwise, it'll be the weekend again. So my plan is this coming week. Peter's off to bed, nighty night. See you soon, no doubt. Yeah, so the plan, so this week, as I say, if you want to come and view or drop stuff off, pick stuff up, it's going to be the weekend only. Carrier Alan is coming on Saturday. So if you need anything collecting, delivering, get hold of him, sort it out. There's half a dozen machines coming in on Saturday with Alan. So I'll get those listed next weekend. And hopefully get them videoed next weekend as well. It's really tight for time, just because the time it takes to film them and edit the videos, and with everything else I have to do at the weekend as well. But I'll do my best on that. And then from the middle of November, hopefully we're back to relative normality, and I'll be a bit more free, have a bit more time to get lots more stuff listed, and be around midweek as well for anybody who needs to come if you're busy at the weekend, and also arrange a day to be at the Elephant House to meet people there when that's easier for people. And also we'll get the Great Yarmouth get together social thingy. I think it'll be good. Looking forward to seeing people. So there we are. I think that's probably about it. I think people are drifting off. So good luck for those of you who are selling tonight, these couple of machines and bits and bobs. And equally, if you've got your offers in, don't forget to get them in by midnight. Because they'll disappear at the stroke of midnight. And we'll catch up again. I'll obviously stick a message on the website or email or something if I'm going to do a video in the week. But I think it's probably unlikely, so you might have to somehow manage without me until next weekend. There we are. What can I say? It's nice to be missed. So there we are. So I think I'll probably sign off. I need another cup of tea, and then I need to go and get some sleep. I'm up early in the morning to do battle with London traffic. Whoopee. So catch you next weekend. Any problems in the meantime, ping me a message through. So check the messages on the website every day. And I'll catch up with you next weekend, if not before. Nighty night all. Night, David. And Peter's gone, and Paul, anybody else who's on. We'll catch you all up soon. Night night.